They say Fire Knight 10 hard is impossible without Gnut or Marius. But is it really? Let's test that. Hello, I am Solo and today I will show you my Fire Knight Hard 10 team that works without Gnut or Marius. I'll walk you through the fight, the builds and the strategy that makes it work. Stick around till the end, where I will also share team replacement options so you can adapt it to your roster. And if you're enjoying the content, hit like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support the channel even more, consider joining as a member. So let's look on our team. This is it. So who do we have here? We have 3 epics and 1 legendary and 1 mythical champion. So idea is pretty simple. We have 2 ally attack champions, Mikage and Fahrakin, and also Yncensa, a little bit also ally attack champion, and 2 damage dealers, which will kill the boss. And also both of them have freeze effects in build and multi-hits, so they will also destroy the shields. And our ally attack champion will also help to destroy the shields. So Yncensa also apply decreased defense and weaken, which helps us to do more damage. So this is the setup. Let me actually show you the presets for the team. And here are them. So in round 1, I didn't put anything. I just make sure in round 2 we don't spend any useful cooldowns. So L attack for the Lady Mikage we're not using. In round 3 we start with L attack. Let me also prohibit her the metamorph because we don't need second form change. So for the Yncensa, like we start with A1 because the champion with highest crit damage will join. So before we need to apply anything, yeah, we need to break the shield. And yeah, also we start with A3 on the first round and then don't use it again. So we have the A3 ready for the second round. For the Criodan, I think I don't use A3 on the round 2 and then start with A1 on the round 3. For the Neldor, I don't use the A2 and on both of the rounds, and on the round 3 start with A2. So A2 our move with the most amount of hits we apply, so it's 4 hits. For the Fahrakin, round 1 nothing, round 2 we don't use our ally attack skill, and on round 3 we start with ally attack skill. So it's pretty simple. Let's run the fight and see how the team will go through it. The builds I will show you a little bit later and explain why are they built like that. So stay tuned. So the first, our aim is to clear the waves as fast as possible. So for that we're using everything, like our epic damage dealers helping a lot here. So as you can see, it was quite fast. So 15 seconds for the first wave. Let's see how fast the second wave will be. It should be quite fast also. So yeah, our guys are doing the work. So we are on the boss. It took us additional 40 seconds to complete the second wave. And now our aim is to melt through the shield of the boss and also to keep his turn meter low. For that, we have our multi-hitters, which reduce the shield. And also to capitalize on multi-hitters, we have our ally attack champions, Lady Mikage and Fahrakin. So what they do, like our guys A1ing or using the other skills with multi-heals, reducing the shield, and then our ally attack champion also use their ally attack. So that's why it's really important that your damage dealers not only have the multi-hits on their A1, but also they should have a freeze on their A1, because to reduce the turn meter of the boss, you need to apply freeze debuff on him. Normal turn meter decrease and doesn't work on him. So this is pretty much the strategy. So we can look through the fight till the end. So this is results of the fights. 99 turns and 3 minutes and 29 seconds. So sometimes it can be like around 3 minutes, and now it's a little bit slower, because in these fights actually we need to control several like random moments. Number of relentless procs on the Yncensa, and the number of the times when our A1s of the Criodan and Neldor apply the freeze. Because it's not 100%, it's like I think 35% for the Criodan and 40 for the Neldor, and yeah, you need to rely on that. Also, we have our like a blessings, which gives also additional hits, which are also like a random. So overall, this is like this. So 3 minutes 30 seconds on average. It's not that fast as my normal team with Gnut. So with Gnut it's 2 minutes. Here it's a little bit longer, but at least you have something to deal with to farm the boss. Let me actually show you now the builds. Before we proceed to the builds, you need to understand one thing: how much stats actually do you need. So the boss has 250 speed and I believe 340 accuracy. So you want to be faster than the boss, 250 plus, but actually a little bit more, so you have some gap between his next attack, and so it should be around 300, and you need to be more accurate than 345, so 350 plus accuracy will be enough. So if we're talking about the exact sets on our champions, we use, so for the Fahrakin we use Reflex to return the cooldown of his A3 as often as possible. The stats on him are like this. So around 300 speed, 400 accuracy, it's overkill, and some HP and defense. We are using Phantom Touch, of course, on everyone possible for additional hits. And masteries, I don't have any masteries on him, but you can build, for example, War Master for additional damage. So if we're talking about the Yncensa, which our decreased defense and ally attack from her A1, so we build her in Relentless, of course, because we want to use our A1 as many times as possible. Also, she has following stats. Let me show you. So 335 speed and 400 accuracy. So 350 accuracy is enough. Speed, you can build even a little bit more for to make sure that everything works fine, like a 340 speed. If we're talking about the Mikage, she's again in Relentless, and her stats are, let me show. So yeah, 359 speed and 450 accuracy, but accuracy you need only 350, and some HP and defense. So for the masteries, she has some attack and Eagle Eye for accuracy. Yncensa has War Master and some accuracy again. So if we're talking about damage dealers, Neldor is built in a pure damage set, like a Cruel plus Savage to push as much damage as possible. So his stats are like this. So yeah, around 300 speed and 400 accuracy, crit rate, crit damage. So yeah, 100 crit rate, as much crit damage as you can get, and attack since his damage comes from the attack. Yeah, he's with Phantom Touch. Unfortunately, I don't have the masteries on him, but ideally you want to have a Helm Smasher for additional ignore defense. If we're talking about the Criodan, he's built in a shield set, and he's built tanky. So if we look on his stats, so yeah, 300 speed and 450 accuracy. Again, 350 accuracy is enough, and like HP and defense. But I think for better results, you can build him in the same way as you build Neldor for maximize the damage. Again, you will need 300 speed and put the shield on someone else. For example, on your Lady Mikage, since she doesn't benefit that much from the Relentless as Yncensa does. So these were the champion builds. If we talk about the replacements for the team, what you can replace the guys with. Of course, you can replace your damage dealers with like Gnut and Marius, which are like more expensive options. You can replace Fahrakin with Podrick, for example, or Mikage, or another ally attack champions which you have. And yeah, Yncensa you can replace with, for example, Carol, which also like a multi-hitter with freeze. So this is like a possible solutions for this team, but I think this is a combination is the most budget one. So guys, which Fire Knight team are you using? And share in the comments. And this is it for today. Thanks for watching till the end. Join our Discord, link is in description, and I will see you in the next one. Sola is out.